What's up, guys? Flowgood back again. I am here with a little, deck tech of the deck that I made at the pre-release for Gatecrash, and I played Gruul. I ended up going like Naya colors, Gruul splash white. Had a lot of good Boros cards, so I ended up 4-3 out of the 7 rounds. Lost to a Demir deck, bunch of unblockable rogues with crazy cipher mechanics on it, and then removal and counters. So pretty much everything I did, he had an answer for it. Second deck I lost to was a Boros deck splashing black for Orzhov's gift. So he had a flying life linker, and I couldn't deal with that. And then he had extort abilities. So, and then I lost to a Simic deck that just had a bunch of big creatures that got out of control that I couldn't deal with ultimately. So, anyway, this is the deck that I ran. Start off with the lands. Ran 5 mountains, 4 forests, 4 plains, and I had a Sonic Foundry dual land, and then a Boros Guildgate and 2 Gruul Guildgates that I pulled. So I had plenty of red. I actually have a lot of red cards, like red, no other color, like mono red cards, but the mana never really screwed me too much unless I didn't get enough of it. But I never really had a situation where I couldn't fix my mana, because I'm also playing a Prophetic Prism there. Lets you add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. So, yeah. I'll start here with the foil promo card that you get in the pack, which is a foil Rubble Hulk. He's pretty good. I never used him for his Blood Rush ability, and I only got him out on the board a few times, or maybe even only a couple times. But anyway, that's a cool card. These are in order of like colors. Rubble Hulk. I've got a Zertas Swine. I've used him casting and for Blood Rush quite a few times. He's a really good. Primal Visitation. Enchant creature gets +3/+3 in haste. Never really needed the haste part of it, because I never had 5 extra mana to cast on something after. Casting it. Clan Defiance. This was a game changer. This card is awesome. A lot of people were not expecting this card. Choose 1 or more. Clan Defiance deals X damage to target creature with flying. Clan Defiance deals X damage to creature target without flying, and or Clan Defiance deals X damage to target player. So I never really ran into a situation other than maybe they didn't have a flyer. But yeah, it was pretty awesome. It's like a sort of a bonfire, but not really. On to the Boros cards. Had a Wojek Halberdiers. Yeah, there you go. Battalion of, he gets first strike till end of turn. Sky Knight Legionnaire. Haste 2/2 flyer. Foundry Champion. He's really good. Deals it. Let me see. When he enters the battlefield, it deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of creatures you control. Fortress Cyclops. He's really good for blocking. He's really good, if you have an open board at swinging too. Had another Sky Knight Legionnaire. So that's the Boros. The mono green part. Krakenora. Reach with Evolve. Had 2 of those. The evolved mechanic is pretty sweet with this deck because there's a lot of big dudes in there. And he'll keep getting counters. So I got 2 of those. A Burst of Strength, put a 1/1 counter on target creature and untap it. This came in handy against the Dimir decks where they have like those cipher abilities where they put it on a spell that says tap target creature, and then they put the cipher on that rogue that you can't block. So he deals damage and then he taps another target creature. So end of turn you could burst to strength it or whatever. Well, actually I don't know. Whatever ability they used against me, it said tap it, and it does not untap when I would untap my thing next turn. So that came in handy for that. Anyway, Slaughterhorn. He's a 3/2 with the Blood Rush ability for 1. Ivy Lane Denizen. That's pretty good. Whenever another green creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. So you can pick any creature to put it on. It's pretty sweet. I had 2 Disciple of Old Ways. Just a 2/2 for 2 that has a ability where you can pay a red and he gets first strike till end of turn. So 2 of those. So that's the mono green parts of the deck. And then the red had Massive Raid. This card is okay. Because basically when this deck has a bunch of creatures on the board, you're pretty much in control, and you don't really need this, except in some, certain situations. So it was okay card. Had a Warmind Infantry with a battalion. He gets +2/+0 till end of turn. Ripscale Predator. He came in handy a lot, especially against, I don't even know, like Boros or something. Somebody that has small creatures and they have to double block so that something else can go through. Or, some guy that had one person on the board that was really big or whatever, couldn't block it. Whatever. It came in handy a lot, and, it does the evolve stuff, so it's pretty cool. It doesn't have evolve, but he's a big creature, so when he comes in, you're most likely going to put a counter on the Krakenora. Scorchwalker has Blood Rush. It's a 5/1. He won me a couple games, even with 1 toughness. I mean, seemed to be pretty good. Act of Treason. Basically, gain control of target creature. Gains haste, and yeah. Then my 1 mono white card, Angelic Skirmisher. This card is a beast. At the beginning of each combat, choose First Strike, Vigilance, or Lifelink. Creatures you control gain that ability till end of turn. That is a game changer, my friends. That's an awesome card. So yeah. Then I had the Prophetic Prism. Basically, pay 2, draw a card. Like I said, I never really had mana problems with the colors that I needed, and if I did, it's just another way to fix it. And then my last card is an Armored Transport. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to Armored Transport by creatures blocking it. So, put this guy out there and then put the, wherever it is, the Provisionary, or Primal Visitation there. So he's a 5/4, and it doesn't matter if you block him or not, you don't do damage to him. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, that was my deck. Didn't get any mythics, but it was pretty cool. The Gruul is pretty fast deck, but then again, it's got big creatures, so you need the little creatures to use the Blood Rush ability on if you want to do that. I was kind of leaning more towards like mid to late game. I didn't have too many small creatures. Everything was pretty much like 3 cost and up. So yeah, like 6, 5, 3, 3. That one's 2. But anyway, that was the the deck that I played. Not the best, not the worst. Went 4-3. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen the other video of my winnings from here, then go check that out. And until next time, guys, see ya.